Hey guys, Kapper here, and welcome back, and welcome to any of our new viewers. So we're going to do an aerial tour here. Curtis is going to do it for you. This is the property that I've been helping him with. Definitely though, stay tuned for the tilling project here. We tilled up 4 or 5 plots while I was there, but he's going to be doing an aerial and kind of give you an overview of the farm while I'm tilling. And then the next video or two, I'm going to do a tilling video with the Kioti. So this is a beautiful 101 acre farm that he's literally about to close on this week. We mowed some new trails, which you're going to see here, and we tilled up some new food plots, which he planted, which you're going to see here too. So let's hit the drone with Curtis, and don't forget to like and subscribe and help share our content if you enjoy it. We greatly appreciate that. So let's roll, baby.
And I just hit the record button. I found Kapper. He's working in plot number 4, which is right south of the little campsite he cleared for me. It's in a little draw bordered on the south side by a little wet weather creek. Should be a very good spot. We'll find out this year. Don't mind my drone. Fine here. I'm not experienced as Kapper, and I will try not to crash this drone again. Let's see if I can get a closer look in here. I got to pan the camera all the way down to make sure I don't hit no trees. Anyway, this is just a little micro plot that we're putting in. I'm just going to broadcast some wheat and clover for this year. Here we are about the end of the first week of October. Farmers are just now starting to get some wheat crop in, so we're good on the wheat and the clover. About the only thing that'll potentially grow this late in the growing season here, just to get some kind of food in there for the wildlife. I'll try to go up and give you a better look at this plot from a little higher up. You can see off to the left of your screen there, that's the trail Kapper and I cleared the other day. They had that big tree down on your upper left hand side of the screen. That's where we cut that fallen over oak tree. But this is a nice secluded spot here. I appreciate Kapper coming to help me on my new property here. We live fairly close to each other, only about 20 minutes apart, and we do a lot of trading work back and forth, and I help him on his farm and different projects we get ourselves into, or I get Kapper into, which is quite a few. But Kapper's always eager and willing to help, and I sure do appreciate that. He's been a big help. And we make a little extra money to help pay for things, so which is always nice. Here, I'll pan out here. Gives you a better look at the property. You can see some of the trails that we got mowed down with this skid steer and brush cutter. There's a pond under vehicles, old barn, and a home, an older home. Kind of pan around the other part of the property here. Mostly wooded, thick brush, a lot of young cover. You can see one of the deep plots right back in there. I'll take a closer look. So here's a couple that we knocked out. I believe that's plot number 3 right there. So the property there is outlined by the tall trees. On your left-hand side of the screen is the property line. And on the closer to the top of your screen there, where the wood line meets that pasture land, that's the far south border. That's plot number 3 right there. This is the little secluded spot right there on your screen that I just found the other day, and I was pretty excited about. It's in a great location. From what I heard from the previous landowner, people that hunted it several years back, a lot of deer bed Right back in, it would be my southwest corner there. So you can see our trail system. Here's another longer, skinnier plot. The first one he did for me today. And the property, the western boundary goes, it's still in your screen there. You'll see a little plot right there that I mowed down that we did not plant today or work up. But it goes on the way back to the west, a little bit past some taller trees right there. So it kind of gives you a little bit of overview of how it lays out. The field to your left there is just all overgrown old pasture field. Been growing up for several years. And we got Kapper. Looks like he's all finished, getting ready to come out, working his way out here. And all these trails were severely overgrown. A lot of invasive species on this property, autumn olive bushes, some bush honeysuckle, which I'll be working on in the future, helping eradicate some of that. It's going to take some time. But we got her opened up pretty good. Kapper's skid steer and brush cutter really does the trick. Take you up, show you the little future campsite. He did a little bit of clearing for me right up here. Probably going to make it a little bit bigger eventually. Get a rock pad in there, and so I'll be able to pull a camper and have deer camp and bring the family and kids out to enjoy the property and be able to stay out here and enjoy the property for sure. So he cleared me a little good area, which is pretty nice and secluded. Gonna come in off that trail there and there's the road. I'm gonna put me a new drive about right to the left of that taller tree right there. The rest of this property is being parceled out and sold off. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell